Welcome back to the IE427 garage, everybody. We are getting ready for our trip to Texas to deliver the prototype. So excuse the rag. I had some adjustments I was doing to the hood last night, and I left that up there so I wouldn't lose it. So our preparations so far have been getting the trailer and the truck ready for our trip, which first thing on the list was to get the oil changed in this thing, which turned into a giant nightmare. My floor jack that I generally use to lift the dually decided to blow a seal. So that is this 3 or 4 ton, I think it's a 4-ton Laren jack that I've had for years, right here. It won't hold pressure now. So I'm going to have to order a seal kit for that and put some new fluid in it. But I did get the oil changed on the truck. I got the tires checked, so the pressures for the air and those are all good. I hooked up the battery tender just to top off the battery, checked all the other fluids on the truck. The last thing that we're going to have to do as far as getting it ready appearance-wise is to take the car duster and dust it off. So I do need to clean off the back of the dually. You know, it's aptly named because it does become a workbench here in the shop. So I've got the fenders for the 68 Mustang project sitting on the back of it right now, along with the windshield glass and the rear glass and the steering column that goes in the car. So all that stuff is going to have to find another home while we're gone. I'm just going to take out a couple of folding tables and I'm going to stack all this stuff over in the area where we had the coupe previously parked. So those are going to go over here. Now, this is IE427. Has already started preparing for our trip, getting some snacks, food, and all kinds of other stuff ready so that we have a nice, enjoyable trip. The things that I'll probably do over the next couple of days, like I said, is finish up getting the truck ready. I've got to take a look in the back of the bed to see what other stuff I still have in there from the move. And if that can possibly come out of there, we'll pull that stuff out of there. I've got some, I think 3 quarts of oil left in the jug there that we're going to take along with us, just in case we go through any oil. Other than that, I think the truck is ready to go. Well, I had the air compressor out yesterday. I went ahead and checked the tire pressures on all of the trailer tires, so they're good. I greased the wheel bearings, so they're good. And I guess I'll catch up with you guys probably in a day or two when we're loading this into the trailer. Got to pull slithering out, and I got to get this in the trailer in its place and get this ready so we can take it back to Texas. All right, everybody. Hectic day around here. We're trying to get all the last minute details taken care of before we take off on our trip tomorrow. So Mrs. IE427 has been just busting her little tail trying to get all of our stuff packed. She doesn't like to travel light. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, but she's the you know, what if type of gal, and doesn't want us to get out in the middle of nowhere and you know, break down and not have a sleeping bag to sleep in or pillows to whatever. So we've got our winter jackets, we've got sleeping bags, we've got pillows, we've got the inside of the truck somewhat packed as well. So she's got some stuff in there. I've got an extra set of wiper blades. I still have to put the towing mirrors on. We've got some extra movies to put in the DVD player if we each while being a passenger get bored. Still haven't even bothered to unhook the battery tender to the battery on the F-350 bench because we're going to pull it out later, probably taking and gas it up. So that's where we're kind of at on the loading procedure today. You all will have probably watched last week's video where we loaded everything in the trailer and got everything ready, but that's kind of where we're at right now. I want to get the Texas car loaded because we've got rain in the forecast later today, and I don't want a chance getting raindrops all over this and then have to clean the car all over again. It has a little dust on it. That's not a big deal. The dust wipes off with a soft rag and some detail spray, but I don't want to deal with water spots. So we want to get this thing loaded up before we get any rain and get slithering safely inside here so that we don't get raindrops on it either. All right, everybody, I'm back in the shop here. Still working on getting the dually loaded up. Gotta roll down the door. Slytherin's all tucked away. I'm gonna get the battery charger hooked up to him. I think the battery was kind of low because didn't really want to turn that starter. But it's cold. It's kind of cold here. It's in the 50s today, and Slytherin is a cold-blooded animal, so doesn't like to start in the cold. So we are going to go ahead and get the rest of the stuff that we need for our trip loaded up on the dually today. Probably take it out for gas, get it hooked up to the truck. So the first thing tomorrow morning, all we got to do is get our personal stuff ready and then head out the door, and we'll catch up with you on the way. All right, it's first thing in the morning. We got the car all loaded up. We got the truck packed up. We're ready to hit the road, ready to go. All right, it's day one. We just made our first stop for fuel somewhere in the middle part of California, heading towards the border. And catch up with you guys soon. Second stop, day one. We're at a rest stop. This IE4 27 is in the trailer, making us some sandwiches to continue on our way. We'll make a quick potty stop, but I always like to check the trailer tires at each stop. So what I'm looking for is anything abnormal with the tires. I just want, if there's a bubble, a blister, or a tread separating, I want to catch it early. So every stop we make, and every morning before we leave, and every night when we get in, I check the tires. Now, on this side of the trailer, I'm running LT tires, which are light truck tires. Same load capacity as a D load rating, but they don't mind being scrubbed. That means when you're making maneuvers with the trailer and the tires are actually like turning, they don't actually turn, but they're kind of pushed sideways. These tires are much better at handling that than actual trailer tires, which I have on the other side of the trailer. So over there, same thing. I'm just looking for any abnormalities in the tires when I stop. And I always check the inside treads. So you'll see on these, since they're trailer tires, they have these grooves. 1, 2, 3, 4 grooves in the center. That's where they always like to separate, because these things suck at turning. They're made for load capacity, they're not made for turning. So these are the last few trailer tires that I will have owned, because I will no longer buy trailer tires. I'm just buying LT tires right now. So they're holding up pretty good. These tires are about 5 years old, but no more. Out of New Mexico.
And did you get that?
Into Texas. Beautiful El Paso.
Oh, Tourist Information Center.
All right, it's day 3, delivery day. Just taking some time here at the hotel, checking the oil, everything in the truck, getting everything packed up, and heading to the car owner's house to present him his new car.
I need a 3-car garage.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
This is Frank being happy. I don't know. Does it look like it's moving now? Does it say record? Okay, because I can't read it. So he handed me the camera. This would have been great. He handed me the camera, and I would have been going, well, he handed me the camera, and he pushed the button, and he put it on standby. Okay? And then he wouldn't have this film, and then he would say, you know what? You didn't film it. Well, I'm saying you handed me the camera, and you know I can't see. Okay? You know I freaking can't see. And I have glasses on, but see, these are my seeing glasses. I don't have my reading glasses.
I did that too.
But I set the clock before I left. California time.
Oh, well, that's what he said.
So do you want Frank to back the car in the garage? So the nose is pointing, or do you want it driven forward?
Drive it in. Or better yet, let's just terrorize the neighborhood.
Well, you could do that too.
Dan Miller knows I think about that. So you gonna do that coupe for you? Electric Amazon vehicles. Not doing too well back.
No, Frank didn't order anything, just that one box.
No, Karen's been on the Amazon. So have I, unfortunately. I was looking at fuel filters and oil filters last night. Thought I'd hold off on the fuel filters. I made sure I knew what I was talking about. I mean, I know it's a trick flow, but they got like 3 filters under the same damn canister. So it scoots, does it, Frank? Stop.
Manual brakes, dude. Takes work.
I grew up driving manual brakes. So. My mom had a '63 Super Sport with a 4-speed, but she didn't like automatic. Manual brakes and manual steering. Boy, that thing was both.
Can you take these?
Why don't you toss them?
They're digging them. You're gonna catch them and hold the camera?
Yeah, I could do 2 things at the same time. Yeah, I'm a multitasker,
Well,
you know.
at least there's no lift for you to run into.
Yeah, we were talking about getting a lift. But my garage has got a low ceiling.
Is it drywalled?
Yeah. Drywall finished.
I mean, it would cost a little bit of money, but I think you can pull it back and you'd have to restructure the ceiling.
Have it to where I can get under, do oil changes and that kind of thing. I don't need to stand under it.
Oh.
But right now, I can't get under that thing.
It reminds
I
me.
can't believe how much shit got in here from the trip. Like, I vacuumed out the entire inside, and there are like sticks and twigs inside the interior. And it blows in through the vents.
Did you get any dust storms or rain?
Not really.
Yeah,
We
when
had
you stopped.
rain the night we left.
When you stopped and told me you were in Denning, we were in rain from a little east of El Paso all the way to Deming, and we went through. It was either 3 rainstorms and 2 dust storms, or 3 dust storms and 2 rainstorms. But there was water standing all through southern New Mexico when we came up out to your place the first time.
In the garage?
Did you want to go for a
I want to
spin?
go for a ride with you first.
All right.
We'll just go around the neighborhood. There's a couple of 3 doors down from.
Oh, and gun it. Vroom, vroom.
Nick, you're on your own cleaning up the interior.
That's fine. I got a vacuum cleaner.
Normally I would make it spotless, but normally I don't take 3,000 miles to deliver them either.
Oh, God, that's the second time you said that.
Oh, shut up.
I'm just not in physical shape to make the trip.
Nick, like I said, this might be part of the service anyway.
Yeah, it could be
Because if you want to get the build, you gotta dangle the jewelry. Well. Hey, it matches his truck. That's his truck, right?
Yep, that's his truck.
Don't forget, lift your leg up over the... Watch out for the tailpipe. It's hot.
I just got to figure out how to get out.
Use the shit handle.
I grabbed it already.
Oh.
Karen says she's going to dance on it.
Frank said I
Frank
can
said you
dance
could.
on it.
Okay. I think she should tap dance on it.
Careful.
Get one foot out from under the other.
Okay, Nick. First impressions of the car.
It's just another old blue Cobra.
Just another Cobra.
No, other than the exhaust is hotter than I expected, I'm pretty happy.
Well, after you touch it 3 or 4 times, you should at least build a callus in that same
Yeah, I
spot.
think so. Can't wait to get out there and terrorize the neighborhood.
Awesome. Well, we wish you many happy miles.
And I do appreciate y'all stepping out and bringing it to me. I appreciate that because I didn't want to do that drive this year.
Awesome.
But yeah, she's beautiful.
All right, well, another happy customer. We're going to go inside and spend a little time with the car owners and get ourselves packed up and head back out. All right, everybody, I think that's going to do it for this week. As you can see, we did make it home. And you guys will see that all in next week's video. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for next week's video because we have a couple of surprises along the way. Some of those good and some of them not so good. So until then, if you're enjoying the content here, please do the like, the share, the subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.